There has been a lot of chat about Romeo Lavia signing for Liverpool this summer transfer window, and I think he would be a great addition to the squad. I do think he would be a great addition to the squad, but should Liverpool be paying £50 million for Lavia? I do not think he is worth £50 million at all. Um, and I think that if he did sign for Liverpool, for that fee, he would have to play a lot of games. And the reason why I don't think he's £50 million is because he's only 18, 19, and we have to also take into account that, he looks like a great footballer, but he's coming from Southampton, a championship club, so I do not think he's £50 million. So we do have to take into account that he does play for Southampton, and I do not think he's worth £50 million. And if Liverpool did pay that, I'd be very, very surprised. And he could be a great addition to the squad if he signs. I want him to sign so much, and he would be a great addition to our squad because we need him right now. I'm not saying we shouldn't sign Lavia, and I'm saying we should sign him, but on a lower fee, because 50 million's just too much for the kind of player Lavia is. And obviously looks like a great player. He proved that when he was playing for Southampton last season, and so many big clubs have been wanting him this transfer window. And with the clubs that have wanted him, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea as well included, and Liverpool. Liverpool are the closest to signing Lavia, and I think there's even been a deal agreed, but I'm not sure of the fee yet. All I know is that he could be going to Liverpool for £50 million, which is a long stretch because he's not worth £50 million. Maybe in the future, if he does sign for Liverpool, maybe in the future he might cost £50 million, but not right now. I think if Klopp makes him into a beast, then he could maybe reach £50 million, but not right now, not currently. And I think with the current status of Liverpool Football Club, we do need him massively in the defence. Midfield is sorted. Midfield's sorted with Szoboszlai, Bajcetic and McAllister, but we do need another defensive player, and Lavia suits that defensive role. And if we did sign Lavia, I think he would do amazing. But I don't want it to be the same outcome as Fabio Carvalho, where he goes on loan somewhere, and then we just end up selling him. I don't want that to be the outcome of Lavia if we do sign him. We are the closest to signing Lavia so far. This has been going on for quite a long time now, but we are now the closest to signing Romeo Lavia, and signing Romeo Lavia would be a key part of our squad, because with the signings of Szoboszlai and McAllister, they fixed the midfield. But by Bajcetic as well, he also fixes the midfield. If he develops more, he can become a fantastic player for Liverpool. By Bajcetic, he can be an amazing player for Liverpool. He can be incredible. And with Lavia, if he does sign in that defensive line, he can also be an amazing player too. And I think with what potential Romeo Lavia has, he could be one of the best footballers in the Premier League. And I think he might be in the near future, we could see Romeo Lavia being one of the best Premier League footballers. Um, and I think we could see that in the near future, because I don't think he will be staying at Southampton for much more longer. I would love to sign Romeo Lavia. I would love him to play for Liverpool. As a fan of Liverpool, I would love to see him signing for Liverpool, but not for £50 million. Not for £50 million. And yeah, the fee's massive for the age he is, and with the club he currently plays for, I don't think it's necessary to pay £50 million. And with the players we're selling, Jordan Henderson's gone. We're selling Fabinho, if I'm correct. Yeah, we have sold Jordan Henderson, and we are yet to sign Fabinho. And then then we could sign another midfield player maybe, and maybe even Romeo Lavia too. But they are currently working on the Romeo Lavia deal, and I think the link-up play between Lavia and Van Dijk next season, because Van Dijk is a key part of our squad. Might have not had the best of performances last season, but if we can sign Lavia, that duo of Van Dijk and Lavia is going to be incredible. And Van Dijk is getting a bit older now, and I wouldn't say rusty, but he's not the best he was. He's still very good though, and it was a very bad season for the whole club last season. But near towards the end of it, we did get a few performances out. And Van Dijk, he's still a very good player. And I think he will be the club's next captain after Jordan Henderson leaving. But with him and Romeo Lavia in that midfield duo, that could be incredible. And with what we've seen with the defence over the last few seasons, it's not been massively great. We've always had a problem with the defence and the midfield. But I just hope we can have a good season again next season, because I don't think we'll have as bad of a season as we had last season. But you never know. I think Szoboszlai and McAllister might have fixed the midfield, and it was a two-man job. Signing McAllister and Szoboszlai has done that, and they've fixed the midfield. But now we need to focus on getting this Romeo Lavia deal signed and sealed. Or was it the other way around? I'm not sure. But yeah, we are on the road to signing Romeo Lavia. Hopefully not for £50 million. Yeah, I think the final fee will be lower than £50 million. Maybe 20. I don't even know how much we paid for Carvalho. It was like 16 to 20 million, I think. But I'm really not sure how much we paid for Carvalho. But as I said, I don't want it to be the same outcome. I don't want it to be the same outcome as Fabio Carvalho, because I want some youth prospect in our team. And, the average age of our squad is probably about I'd say at least 20 to 35. With James Milner and Jordan Henderson gone, it's probably an average age of about 20 to 35, I'd say. Maybe. I'd say probably about 19 to 35 is the average age of our squad. But most players in our squad are about mid-20s. But yeah, we need some young prospect in our team, and it can't just be middle-aged players. I know Liverpool fans going about we need established players that we know can perform, but we don't know what Romeo Lavia can do yet. He could be a really good player. I know I've said that in the past, but he could be a really good player. I might be mistaken there, but he could be a fantastic player. And I think if we give him time, if he signs, that's if he signs. We don't even know if he's going to sign yet. There's nothing confirmed as of yet, but should be very soon. And obviously there's the fact that all of the add-ons and everything, there's no fixed fee. There's no fixed fee. It's all the add-ons and everything. There's no set fee. It's always you've got to take the add-ons into account, and then there's the wage and everything. So he could end up probably being about maybe 20 to 30 million. I think 20 to 30 million is probably about right for Romeo Lavia. I might be stretching it with saying 30 million actually. But yeah, Romeo Lavia could be signing for Liverpool this summer. For £15 million, I don't think so. But if he does sign for Liverpool, it will be a great addition to the squad. But yeah, Romeo Lavia could be making his way to Anfield this summer, and that could happen over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, Romeo Lavia could be signing for Liverpool this summer. We could have a new defender in our squad, someone who we really, really need. But Romeo Lavia could be signed for Liverpool this summer. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on. Turn post notifications on. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.